So one of the easiest and most effective ways to grow your online fitness business is to start concentrating on your retention rate. Now, there was a time when retention rate was a big thing. We used to talk about it like as gym owners, we used to talk about it as personal trainers. Then what happened is things shifted into more online. Retention became less important. It was all about like, how do we generate leads every single week? How do we generate leads every single day? How do we turn this into a package and sell this? And we're selling like $100, $1,200 packages per year. But what got overlooked on the other side of that is like, what if we just combine the two, where we go, what if we are selling these $1,200 packages that are ongoing? So at the end of that 12-week period, things are ongoing. So we have this like spike of online clients that are continually growing over time. So we've got marketing efforts to bring people in, get our business to somewhat capacity. Then if we want to do more marketing, or we're happy with how things are, we only have to do marketing and bring on new clients when we need them. And that's how it sort of worked with face-to-face. But now we have the capacity to add systems and processes. So rather than being tapped out at 30 clients, we could potentially have, say, 60 clients paying the same and only marketing the same as we used to. Rather than becoming this marketing expert who's constantly putting out content, the numbers can really, really grow if we look at the retention and having a solid product. So let's have a look at the numbers here and go, well, what do we actually need to be doing to make our business like scalable and grow? And what should you be concentrating on right now to actually be able to grow, scale, and actually keep that retention? Let's have a look. So what we have here is what we call like a trough. So the trough would go, if we were to start like a gym, it costs us a shitload of money, but we start making money. And it will usually go up and down for a while, but you can usually, because of retention with the gym, start going up in dollars. What happened with an online business? Because the trough was nowhere near as big, what would happen is people would start making money quite quickly. It would start going in this direction, but then it would almost have to go like, start again, start again, start again, and it would just continue to do that every, say, 12 weeks, which is obviously not what you want. But if we can create this in a way where we go create a double line where we go, let's just say every 12 weeks new people come on, because that's what our marketing efforts are doing, and then along that scale we also create retention. So say a percentage of them keep coming on. That's how we go, okay, well, rather than selling it and go, it's 12 weeks and it costs $1,200, we can just go, it's 12 weeks with ongoing coaching and payments moving forward. So at the end of that 12 weeks, you obviously want to keep those results and keep moving forward. So what we do is keep their payments ongoing, and we can cancel at any time. That way, when we get like our retention up, the amount of money, even if that's at a lower rate, the amount of money that will end up accumulating over time is so much higher for two reasons. Firstly, because we've got the retention of the people that have been through a 12-week program continually paying, but our cost of acquisition of those people that are paying is nothing, because we've already done the work. So we're paying from them once, but collecting long term. So it's like a double whammy of collecting payments. So if you just have a look at this here and go, this is some options for a business model, right? So we'd normally create a two-tier system where people will come on board and say, okay, well, it's $1,200 or $600, and then we have a sales process that works around that. But if we have $5,000 for our top-tier program, and that's only $100 a week, right? So we just go $1,200 for 12 weeks, $600 for 6 weeks. And if we can get 20 people in on that program, and some people couldn't afford that program, or there was a financial objection, then we've got 10 people on there, then we've got a $120,000 business. But why it works better is because the advantage we have is our marketing costs get lower and lower and lower for the people as the years go on. Now, I've had clients for 15 years paying me $500 a month. Like, that's nearly $100,000 per person. So you think like, and one of these guys that I'm thinking about actually cost me $50 to acquire. So for that $50, I've acquired $100,000. So if you think you've just doubled down on that repeatedly, I'm not paying any more to get new clients, you're keeping those old ones. But you can play around with these numbers and say, well, okay, well, let's just say I had this many people on this program and this many people on this program. You can see the exponential growth. So I'll send this across, and you can have a play with this as well and sort of map out where you want your business to be, because we need to play with these sort of things constantly to keep evolving it, changing it, and know like what's our acquisition cost going to be, what's our profits going to be, and then what are some of the margins. So if you like that video and you found it helpful, hit subscribe. I create videos like this every single week that are designed to help trainers stay in the industry for the long term.